Hello, today I'm going to go over our number one goal, which is mental emotional fulfillment. Whatever we have done in life, starting from school, university, job, getting married, buying new houses, cars, partying, the real goal behind all these goals was to feel certain emotions or change the emotional content of our life. Or we can say that to feel positive emotions and not feel painful emotions. So if someone says that they want a lot of money, a big house, nice cars, a beautiful spouse, a great job, and a great meal, they really don't want any of these things, but they want to change the way they feel. But most of the people don't know that. Now, my point is, why don't we make mental emotional fulfillment our direct goal instead of going through material things? And we can do that by lowering our negative emotions like hate, jealousy, anger, resentment, worry, fear, ego, greed, etc. And by cultivating positive emotions like love, compassion, happiness, peace, gratitude, faith, and the need of giving. In some of the next videos, I'm going to go over some exercises, meditations, affirmations, neuro-associative conditioning, how to lower the negative emotions and how to cultivate the positive emotions. Your mental emotional state directly affects your decisions, your selections, your judgments, and your actions. For example, if you are driving and you are in a resentful and pissed off state and somebody wants to come in front of you, you wouldn't let them. At the same time, if you are encountering positive emotions, you will even lower your high beam so it wouldn't bother anybody. Both these decisions or actions are completely in contrast, which everybody is capable of doing depending on their mental emotional state. It is not possible to never feel negative emotions or always feel positive emotions. But the question is, which state do you live in most of the time? Now we have established that mental emotional state has a huge effect on our decisions and actions. And our decisions and actions are our destiny. So whichever mental emotional state we live in most of the time will determine our destiny. So improvement in our mental emotional state improves our happiness, our mental emotional health, our relationships with people and with God, and also improves our focus and productivity, which improves our businesses and careers and jobs, and also our finances. It decreases our fears and enhances our courage. And we know that you don't become financially wealthy by working hard and by playing safe. You become rich by your courage and taking calculated risks. The purpose of this video is to create an awareness amongst people that there is nothing more important than how we feel. Our mind is designed or programmed to prevent us from painful emotions and feel good emotions. So if we are living in the state of fear, anger, resentment, worry, then I call it a failed state or state of pain and suffering. And if we are encountering positive emotions, then I call it a beautiful state. Even if somebody becomes consciously aware of that, his negative emotions will be lowered by 10 to 15%. If you have achieved all the financial success, but you're still not happy and grateful, and you have anger and resentment, then it's a failure. Like Tony Robbins said, success without fulfillment is an ultimate failure. And John Hamilton said, gratitude is the key to the door of emotional wealth. Whenever we experience negative emotions, first we need to identify why we are experiencing those emotions. Think about it. Could this mean something else? Maybe they didn't mean that. So if we can change the meaning, give it an empowering meaning, If we cannot change the meaning, then change our procedure by communicating with that person. Or if that doesn't work, then we can change our procedure. Nothing in life has any meaning except for the meaning we give it. The emotions, good or bad, we are encountering is not the result of the event, is the meaning we give it. For example, it takes like 20 hours to fly from the United States to India or Pakistan. And it is very painful for most of the people to sit in a very small, tight seat. But when my plane landed in Lahore, I was hoping that the flight was 30 minutes longer because I was watching a movie, Reverend, that still had 20 minutes to go. So I give it a meaning that nobody's going to call me, text me, email me, bother me, and I can meditate, I can drink or eat anything, watch movies, and enjoy that time. So the same exact experience is painful for someone and is pleasure for someone. The summary of this video is that the emotions of anger, resentment, worry, or happiness we encounter is not the result of the event. It's the result of the meaning we associate to it. So give it a meaning that gives you empowering emotions versus disempowering emotions. Thank you very much.